You've seen everyone in there seems to be moving along like business as usual, you would think. But when you look closer, that they're all moving single file, doing what they should be doing.
Are they chained?
No. Carrying baskets. You see one of them drops one of the baskets. The guard standing by immediately walks over and lops off her head. And barks at the other one to pick up that basket and carry it.
I'll relay down to everyone down, or I'll go down. Go to the captain. Captain, and I'll relay what I just saw. Something about they're all in single file. Some poor woman just dropped her basket and got beheaded.
Something about beheading. I don't know.
It's too much rub.
So casual.
Well, judging by his demeanor, it doesn't seem to be much of a problem.
All right. Well, that's good. So the ship coasts into port with no problem.
I relay and I go back up to the crow's nest.
All right.
Again.
You see someone points out to the ship. You see a small detail start heading out from the city proper up to the docks. One man in a really large feathered hat with a trumpet. Yeah. The ship pulls into port. They're all standing at attention. No one says anything. The gangplank's lowered. The guy blows his trumpet. Big flourish. Welcome, travelers, to Jigarsdale, happiest place on earth.
Happy? Yeah. Looks pretty happy around here.
Why, yes, sir. All thanks to the God Emperor.
Sorry, we're not from around here. Think you could fill us in on the customs?
Why, certainly. There are only a few minor rules here.
Okay. Oh, boy. Can I see that?
Why, sure. He hands it over.
Scholar's touch.
Okay. You touch it. All right. Just to save time, don't do anything that would get you in trouble in North Korea.
Oh, my. It's quite the list you have here.
All for the pleasure of the God Emperor.
Sorry, the God Emperor. Who's the God Emperor?
Why, you haven't heard? His glorious name? Emperor Sragg.
I see. Emperor Sragg.
Forever may he be green. Those of us not blessed enough to be born as orcs were left here in charge.
Is he a deity?
Why, yes, sir.
Oh, he's the religious. Okay. He's not like a living deity.
Yes, he is a living deity.
I'm confused. Okay. Emperor Sragg. God Emperor Sragg. The God
Yes,
Emperor?
Yes.
How does it... all right.
Will you be needing resupplying?
Yeah, I think we would. Maybe some resupply here. I don't see any dock workers.
Oh, we will get them out immediately. Do you have cargo to unload?
No, actually. We lost our cargo at sea.
Oh, that's most troubling.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunate.
Will you be staying in one of our fine establishments?
Well, actually, maybe not the first day. But would you be able to put up our crew?
Why, yes. We can accommodate them all.
Where's the establishment at from here?
Why, just up that hill and to the right, sir.
Do we need a escort, or are we free to go on our own?
Oh, no. Please, feel free to explore the town.
In the marketplace?
I believe they will be open in an hour.
Oh, there's a strange. Isn't it midday?
Why, yes, sir.
Do they only open at a certain time?
No, they close for 2 hours in midday to praise the God Emperor.
Oh, I see. Well,
Hoist the anchor, we're leaving.
didn't mean to offend anyone by arriving at such a holy time.
Do they really need to hoist anchor? They will.
Yeah, you know what?
Okay. Hoist the anchor, we're leaving. Look, the pirates have not been too keen on any of this. They start pulling the anchor back in.
Well, looks good.
I see.
We'll come back soon.
Like hell we will, under my breath.
And by when he says soon, he means soon TM.
What?
Soon, Timmy.
Soon
You see,
trademark.
You see, he takes out something and starts jotting something down.
Can I see what he
Okay.
writes?
Not from here. You're still on the ship, right? Hoisting
Are there
anchor
any
without
cannons anywhere?
What do you think?
Yeah, probably.
But I'll tell you this. No one fires upon you.
How far away are we from that guy scribbling that shit down?
You're still on the ship, right? He was
Yeah.
down on the dock. So,
Yeah,
good 25 feet.
good. As we get away, I want a mage hand, and I'm grabbing that sheet.
All right, then. You mage hand, you grab the top sheet. Thief! Thief! As it flies off. Because
The
it
wind
was...
grabbed it.
Oh, no, it didn't. Not from that.
I'm sure you could make
tore
it
off.
deception, like deception check. You could make it look like the wind had grabbed it.
Didn't do that.
So when they start saying thief, what are they doing?
Well, the guards start running back towards the, cannons.
They are on
Shoot 'em.
the docks, though, right?
Yeah.
Do
You're
we
gonna
have
get out-
cannons?
And I'm assuming
No.
I'm assuming it's just one big pier, right? But
There are 3 piers. They were all on this far left pier.
Cool. So that means we're still. How close are we to that pier?
50 feet at the moment.
Captain, shall I handle the problem?
Yes.
Boom, with one explosive arrow.
You
And I'm
blow the
shooting-
pier?
I'm blowing for the pier in front of
Shit.
Boom!
them.
War! You don't hear that. Don't worry about it. It's fine. All right. The page comes flying to you, Dermot. Not Dermot, Kel. You get a description and a bear flag picture.
Yep, that's what I thought it was.
Who's the description of?
The description is of Dermot, Kel, and a couple of the pirates that were standing around.
Well, they don't have that now.
Yeah.
Did any of them survive the pier blowing up?
Oh, yeah. They fell in the
Yeah.
water, but they're not going to get to the cannons in time.
Now they just got their hearsay.
Yep.
I swear it was a bear flag.
So,
Oh, bear
Where-
flags.
where do you tell them to go? North, south?
Back to sea.
Has anybody been this which direction did we go? East, west?
West.
West. Has anybody been this far west?
We need to go east and then north.
What's the nearest port?
Helmsport. This one.
is the safe port.
Well, clearly it's not. So what's the other options?
You see old Pete, he starts working his way down the crow's nest. I can help you, Captain.
Something tells me we're going to be looking for the not so safe ports now. Where would your type of ports be?
There's a smuggler's cove up the coast here.
That sounds more like our people.
All right, boys. We're putting for a port. You won't notice it. I'll have to call it out to you. Just head north. He starts climbing back up. We'll be there by the morning, Captain.
Might want to head east and then north.
All's the same to me, as long as we're heading north and stay at least within shot of the land.
Just because might
Should-
not want to give them the impression that they can see we're going north.
Fair enough.
I don't tend to be a naval genius, but yeah, I think we should set a course that goes the opposite direction till we're out of sight.
Head south and then go north.
All right. So y'all go east, south?
Southeast.
A
Southeast?
misleading direction, and then once we're out of visual sight of the coast, we'll switch it and head to our true destination.
works.
Yep.
So, in that case, by afternoon tomorrow, y'all are putting into a small cove.
Before we get there, I want to crystal ball the place we're heading.
All right. When you, as you're coming into it, you're still far enough away, but you can kind of see it, so you crystal ball the area.
I would have had like all
Place
day.
seems-
I would have been like searching out like.
Oh, you're just kind of checking just in general.
Yeah, I would have probably taken Kel, and we would have been like scoping out this place. We would have been checking out all of Shraggsdale.
No, that's
It's
Jagarsdale.
Jagarsdale.
Sure, it is.
Sraggsdale is the capital.
This is formerly Helmsport,
Yeah.
now Jagarsdale.
Yeah.
He's
I'm starting to
really
come up with some creative ideas to use that bag of holding.
All right. So you check out that whole cove area. Places close to it. You don't find anything there besides monsters mainly, and it's not anything that you're going to be too concerned with.
Mhm.
Just local wildlife, you're assuming, but you notice that there's more of a reptilian theme on this continent, it seems. Where there would be wolves, there are giant monitor lizards. That's
Okay.
where it would be forest is jungle. There's nothing notable about this cove that you can tell. You said you had all day, so you spend some time and you notice that there is visible from just the right angle a cave that you think that's probably where they put the stuff. As you go in, with the globe, there are old boxes and stuff, but it doesn't look like it's been used. in
It's
many
abandoned.
years.
Okay.
Where do we put the ship so no one can see it?
You just have to pull into the cove.
It goes right in like the cave, or no?
This one's too big for that.
Okay.
This is one of those you pull in and you drop something off or pick something up
Right.
kind of thing.
So we're taking like the dinghy boat in.
Pretty much.
Okay.
The ship
Right.
will have to stay out a bit. Yeah.
Since we have one night to do all this, I would have went back to Waterdeep and refilled that arrow, by the way, or would have looked to find a merchant to refill that arrow with.
Wish we had some way to put like an actual gate on the boat.
You can take the thing from the what do you call that?
The hub.
whatever controls the wheel. There's a thing they used to have that detaches.
Oh, right. The sexton. Or
yeah,
the
you just take that off, and then you can't take the ship because
right.
you're not going to be able to go anywhere unless you have the identical one.
You could always give old Pete a key.
I don't
That's
trust
up to
old
the
Pete yet.
Like I said, there's options there. All right.
I was actually leaning towards the other guy.
Oh, yeah?
I understand his motives. I don't know Pete's motives.
Makes sense. Okay. So, yeah, the next morning you get there. How many pirates do you take aboard with or take with you? Or how do you do this? You leave them stranded out there?
Well,
we should probably give them food. Are we doing keys? Are we giving one of them a key?
I don't think we should. I'm assuming a conversation we're having.
Yeah, well, we'd be in your captain quarters, right?
Yeah.
Because I would have had to tell the passengers that we had a slight detour.
Yeah.
Mm,
I don't think it's wise with all giving them access to the actual house.
What's our risk? No, let's think about what's our risk if we give them access to the house. They can't get into our individual rooms.
No, they're shut. There's the money, and we just have to move the money into one of our rooms.
Yep.
I could do that. The only risk is Felix if he comes back. But then...
That's a risk to him. I don't think...
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not really concerned.
Not on the top of my priority list at the moment. He's kind of buggered off on us.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of a risk if we lose our crew in case that golem goes a little crazy.
Well, that means it could be damaged.
Well, let's be honest. They weren't that hard to find. We can get another one.
Yeah, I guess we could.
Well, with that, then I need to go make sure I have at least a little bit of gold. If that's
Do
okay
we
with
need-
you guys.
Do we need quick access back to the ship? Or are we willing to just come back out here and have them guard the ship and leave them with supplies? Because otherwise, then we need to get some supplies from Waterdeep for them.
I'd
Because
say
we
if
didn't pick up any in Helmsport.
They mostly just need food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Food and water we can get from the inn or from the house, the hub.
Right.
Y'all can, yeah.
I would think it'd be wiser to leave them with a quick access back to the ship. That way, in case we have any problems, we can always double back and re-go a different route.
Technically, if we give one of them a key,
They can just fugger off on us.
yeah, but we'd always know where they are,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'd come get them.
Yeah.
That being said, I immediately rubbed the shoulder where I
I
was
worked
shot.
really well with Felix, didn't it?
Yeah, but you're not a pirate. You're a little more craftier than a pirate.
Well, I think we'd have. The thing is, we'd have to give out 2 keys if that's what our plan is.
Why, too?
Because they need to be able to go back and forth between the house if we're not there.
Mm-hmm.
So they need the same sort of setup we have.
Oh, yeah. Or we could just play it safe. Get them the supplies they need.
The-
I'm set.
Then we're on our own to make it back.
Yeah.
We just leave ourselves a trail then.
Well,
That's the treat.
let's use this as the test then. Get them the supplies, leave them on the ship. If they don't fuck us over, then perhaps we consider trusting them next time.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's right. Maybe give them a reward if they don't fuck us over.
All right.
Or the ones that don't fuck us over, we give them a reward.
Now you're
But we
talking.
don't tell them. All right, let me go hide the gold and get the supplies.
Do you still need to hide the gold?
No, we're not giving them keys or anything, are we?
Nuh-uh.
No, we're not giving him keys, but Felix might take it.
Okay. Right. Gotcha.
We don't know his intentions. What if he runs out of money?
That's true. That's true. You gotta always prepare for that evil Felix.
And I still need that money to build my holy water cleanser system.
Yeah. So that's gonna take you moving
I
all the
would've-
money. You gonna help?
Yeah, I would have helped.
I'll find number 2 and give him a stern talking to.
All right. Just
Something along the lines
motivational.
of, "I will make it my life's mission to hunt you down if you take off with my boat."
Okay. Just roll me a d20 just for giggles. Can't get much better or worse. That works. Okay. Okay, that's good. So, with Havia's helping you, Kel, you get the money moved up to your room pretty quickly, and take what you need, and are able to get enough supplies put into a handcart
All right.
to bring back through. That'll keep them there. They'll probably be good for a month with what you're bringing.
Okay.
Sragg, I would have asked Kel while we're unloading that if he'd have any problem if I put a little bit in my room since I don't have any, and then help with supplying of arrows in case I needed to while we're here.
Oh, ask him.
Kel, do you mind if I put a little bit of gold in my room? I don't have any, and in case I need to resupply with arrows while we're out on this.
How much is a little?
How much did I spend that last one for that last year on, Sragg?
I
40
don't
or
remember.
50,
Sure.
somewhere around there. Probably about 500, maybe 600, just enough to get me 10, 12 arrows if need be.
You spend that much at the bar, Kel.
I don't know. That's a lot. Maybe.
I love Kel. This is awesome. You guys are literally sitting on basically unlimited money. I don't know. You haven't been a very good girl. You're not getting your allowance this week.
You know what? All right, just this once. Yeah, you can
Thank
take.
you.
But don't let it get any ideas.
Okay, I won't.
All right.
With that done, I would have left a message for Moon as well. Made it to Kingsport / Drum or whatever the fuck it's called.
Jigarsdale is what it's been.
Jigarsdale, okay. Blew up pier, smiley face. Heading towards capital for scratchings.
For scratchings. Okay. That's fine.
Also,
You sent
found-
this message? Like, this is the message you're sending?
Yeah. Also
That's awesome.
found cure-all of Ost? Question mark.
I see why Moon keeps you around, though.
Ost? Question mark.
Because even the clone of Moon is amused with people who don't get things right. What's Andre's other character's name? It's amusing. Kingsport. What the? What is he going on about? How amusing.
No. Got, like I said, found cure-all of Ost potion for you. Sorry about the reagents. We'll explain later.
Okay.
Please
works.
don't kill me.
Sorry. Your words are limited to 25 or less with the message spell. The last bit didn't go.
P.S. Second message. Please don't kill me. Haavia.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Very
ready to
good.
go.
You're good. You get them supplied. You get the money put away. No issues with any of that. And Kel is going to appear back to you, Dermot, with a fairly large wheelbarrow of supplies, handcart. I mean, you know what I mean. Enough to keep the crew for a month. You felt that you succeeded well enough with your chat that he had your point.
These keys that we have, like, how do they work again? Like, we in midair twist them and they open the.
Yep.
Interesting.
Man, I wish we had the chief morale officer right now.
How much of the crew, like, have they seen
morale's
us
so low.
use these?
Kel has used it a lot.
Okay. So I'll just, like, Kel, for the future, if we keep this hidden, we don't necessarily have to tell somebody what the key does. If we just leave it on them, we've got portal everywhere. As long as they got a brain in their head, we've got a place to land.
Uh-huh.
What are the chances somebody's going to stick a key in the middle of the air and turn it?
Not too good.
Significant.
Not too good. Unless, I mean, is that something you do often at home? I don't.
Oh, let me open my imaginary door. Oh, haha.
With keys.
The worst case scenario would be like a kid, maybe. You might have that happen, but
So we could set up like a portal to everywhere.
We have to leave it on a person. We could also disguise these keys. Hide it in something. As long as they're carrying it on their person.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
He's been thinking. He spent some time in that cabin thinking.
You have been doing more than just drinking.
He's been doing cabin things. Figuring this shit out.
Now we just need a
Every one of those bottles between here and Waterdeep has a key in it.
We could make it into some form of jewelry and hand people like honorary necklaces.
Exactly.
The
Something
Order
to
of the Key.
consider for the future.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The Order of the Key.
Wow, the possibilities of that are endless. You have
Mhm.
no idea what you just opened in my brain.
You weak, pathetic fools.
You just need your key scientist.
We don't need the key scientist. We just
Not
set up.
anymore.
We just set up fucking internet. It's got Wi-Fi for fucking Faerun. Hold on, let me just. I know a guy. Be right back. Hey, how's it going? Ah! So I was thinking, what are you doing here?
How did you get it here? Don't worry about
Well,
that.
you know, portal magics.
Yeah.
I know a wizard. I know a guy.
What spell is that? I've never heard of it. Google.
Some gnome named Google.
It's Uber.
Okay. So, yeah.
So yeah, when we have more time,
You
I
bear.
think that's a great idea.
Uber. There you go. Uber.
We'll just use the U-Bear network.
That's awesome.
That's horrible.
No, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So they're gonna stay on the ship, right?
Yep.
And guard the ship.
Yep.
Okay.
And all we've got to do here is wait here until you get back.
Yeah.
And don't let anyone on board.
Other than us.
Right.
Where's the mountain? He's coming with us, I assume.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been waiting patiently. So Roderick and his charge are waiting to go with y'all.
Do we have any idea what the story with this guy is?
Nope. No one's asked.
He's been very tight-lipped. Kel's
asked.
tried.
Yeah.
Kel has
I've
tried to
asked.
pry from him, but he's been very tight-lipped.
He gets closed up.
We just have to have someone open them.
Whoa. Well, we got enough rum. I'm sure we could figure something out.
Also, we're hanging out with a 10. I don't know if this is safe for the journey.
Okay, I'm gonna take a couple bottles of rum.
Okay.
Make
Nice.
sure.
Emergency rations.
Yeah. Help yourself to whatever you want. The rest of it.
There's a cheer. There hasn't been much drinking on this voyage.
Yes, there
That's
has.
Not for them.
Oh,
Not since the first one tried to take a swig and you threw him overboard.
I made up for it. Their
Yeah,
lack,
you
their lack of drinking. I made up for them.
did. Exactly. So, with that in mind, the three of you, Roderick and his charge, take the little dinghy and make land at the cove. And why don't we stop there for this one?
Sounds like it. Thank you everybody for watching. We'll be back again in a couple of weeks. If you're enjoying and you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and that like button and leave us a comment. We love reading those. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.